What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Plays here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Pokemon Sword and Shield version exclusive pre-order bonuses and more. Part of that more is we are giving away a copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield and a Nintendo Switch, or $300 V-Shop credit. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video for more info. When I covered Pokemon stuff, I should probably change the thing back there from Zelda to Pokemon. Today, the Pokemon Company dropped a whole bunch of information on us as far as version exclusives, pre-order bonuses, and more for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and we're going to be talking about that now because it's kind of important. Should you buy Sword or should you buy Shield? And in the past, it typically hasn't mattered too much, especially when it comes to the more recent entries like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, where the differences are very minuscule and thanks to the GTS, version exclusive Pokemon are so easy to get. One of the brand new differences that we've seen for version exclusives is version exclusive gyms, which Pokemon Sword will be featuring a fighting gym, and Pokemon Shield will be featuring a ghost type gym, which is super duper neat. In Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, we did have the totem Pokemon that you can battle against and ultimately obtain them, and those were exclusive based on if you bought Sun or Moon. However, now the gym leaders are kind of following that same idea, except now it's a whole thematic gym, which is pretty neat and kind of gives you an incentive to try out both games. In addition to that, we've received some information as far as the version exclusive Pokemon already. Pokemon Sword will have Dino as well as Jangmo and their evolutionary lines. Pokemon Shield will have Larvitar and Goomy. I think it's pretty neat. They're already telling us about the pseudo-legendaries. Not you, Goomy. You're not a pseudo-legendary. No, you're not. As we've seen before in Pokemon Sword, you're going to be going against Bay, the MMA fighter. And in Pokemon Shield, you're going to be going against the Shy Guy, who is the Ghost-type gym leader. When we talk about the version-exclusive type Pokemon, things get weird here. As far as pre-ordering, you can pre-order from the Pokemon Center, and with Pokemon Sword or Shield, you can get a free keychain plush of one of the three starters, Grookey, Sobble, and the Fire one. However, you can order the double pack, which this is from Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart. And if you get the double pack, it's going to include a brand new item called a Dynamax Crystal. By using the Dynamax Crystals received via the codes, you'll be able to face Dynamax Larvitar and Dynamax Jangmo in special max raid battles. These Pokemon normally can't be encountered until later in the game. That's pretty neat, getting Dragon pseudo-legendaries early in the game, and you can raise them up throughout the game. Larvitar won't appear in Pokemon Sword, and Jangmo won't appear in Pokemon Shield. They're version exclusive. But you'll be able to catch them in either version by using these Dynamax Crystals. This is super neat. In Sword, you get Duino and Jangmo. In Shield, you get Larvitar and Goomy. However, assuming you're going to get two of these crystals, you're going to get a Larvitar crystal and you're going to get a Jangmo crystal. So if you buy both copies in the double pack, which I already pre-ordered on Amazon because we're probably not getting a steelbook, you can, in Pokemon Shield, during your playthrough, use the Jangmo crystal, catch Larvitar regularly, as well as Goomy, and in your Pokemon Sword playthrough, you're going to be able to use the Larvitar crystal for the max raid battle, and then also catch Dino and Jangmo during normal gameplay. Which makes it sound like that the Dynamax Crystals are going to make it so you can summon Pokemon for specific max raid battles, which makes me wonder as far as how this is going to work in the future, if they're going to be releasing regular Dynamax Crystals, if it's going to be paid DLC, hope not, if it's going to be something that you're going to be able to get for completing certain things, maybe in the, like if they have like a battle tree sort of system, or during normal gameplay, or if this is how you're going to get the legendaries or previous legendaries. Oh, there's so many things that they could do with this. They're getting rid of the first first stigma, which is version exclusives. Granted, this is only if you have both copies and kind of defeats the purpose of version exclusives in the first place. We get big blown up images of our max raid battles. And there's some text down here that looks important to read. You need to reach the wild area in the game in order to use a Dynamax Crystal. This occurs after about 2 hours of gameplay. Using a Dynamax Crystal will make a special max raid battle available in your game. You'll be able to attempt these max raid battles as many times as it takes to win, or until midnight on the day that the Dynamax Crystal was used. Important stuff. You can also use the code for each Dynamax Crystal in one game and save data. You can't receive the rewards more than once. Also important stuff. Gifts may become unavailable after a certain amount of time has passed since the release of Sword and Shield. They usually do that, usually like 1 year after or something like that. So this makes me think about the giant map that we have of the Galar region. So you have your beginning area down here where you start off your game most likely in this house, and this is where you're going to meet the professor, get the Pokedex, get your starter, encounter some basic early route Pokemon, make your way to the purple house over here, right? Then you're going to get on the train, and the train is going to take you through these mountains over here, all the way up to this big old steampunk city. Assuming after you do something here, maybe that's where your first gym battle is, or your second one, you're going to be able to leave and explore this area. There's also this one suspicious thing down here. Maybe that's a train station, we don't know. This is the area that we saw during the E3 gameplay. Now we know that this is going to be approximately 2 hours into playing the game that you're going to be able to explore the wild area. Something super important is when you are in the wild areas, there are much higher level Pokemon that are present there. As we saw in the E3 gameplay, that when there's a whole bunch of wild Machops at what your current level is, there's also going to be much higher level Machokes and evolved Pokemon. They most likely have a much less frequent chance to spawn, and if you notice, they don't appear in the grass. They're just kind of wandering around in the general area, being easier to avoid or encounter depending on what you want to do. Now, it's important to note that these crystals are only from purchasing the physical double pack. However, you can of course download the games digitally from the eShop, and you can totally use the game vouchers, so you save $20, so both games are $99.99 instead of them being $119.98. But here's a cool thing. Receive a code for 12 Quick Balls as the early purchase special bonus for the downloadable version. For a limited time, players of the downloadable version can receive a present of 12 Quick Balls if you download the downloadable version from the eShop by January 15th. You can receive a code that will allow you to get 12 Quick Balls. So if you download it from the eShop, and you do not get the physical copy, you get a code for 12 Quick Balls, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's a great ball to start the game off with. Most of the early encounter route Pokemon, if you use a Quick Ball on them, they have an extremely high chance to be caught. Code distribution period, November 15th, so when the game releases for 2 months later till January 15th, after the Christmas period. The code is valid through 2020, November 30th. Alright, neat. That's probably when the next games come out. 2 codes for 12 Quick Balls each will be given to those who purchase the download card version of the double pack. 2 codes for 12 Quick Balls each will be given to those who purchased the download card version of the double pack. So this may be something that's in retail stores, a physical card with a code for you to download both copies of the game, and you get 12 Quick Balls each. That's neat. You redeem the code once and you can never redeem it for even a different save data on the same system. Important for parents there. You can't receive the rewards more than once. Got it. So now we've learned about the version exclusive Pokemon so far, which is just 4 of them. The Dynamax Crystals that you get for the double pack from the pre-order on Amazon, Best Buy, or Walmart, which I believe you could still totally get on Amazon, no problem. Yeah, you can get on Amazon, it's $119.96. I already pre-ordered this. You can get on Best Buy for 3 cents more expensive for some reason. Oh, if you're a My Best Buy member, you get $10 in rewards for getting the double pack. Neat, so you save $10 there, and you get the crystals. That's dope. And remember, Best Buy, in addition to Walmart, always do price match. So You have your options there. I'm really upset it doesn't come with a steelbook. It should come with a steelbook. So there's incentives for pretty much every single way that you purchase the game except for a single physical copy. A single digital copy, you get the quick balls. The double physical copies, you get the special crystals that let you get Larvitar and Jangmo-o. So, yeah. Guys, I want to know what you think, and I also want to know what you feel about them bringing all of these incentives in for you to get the games. It's no question that these games are $20 more expensive, 150% the price of the previous generation games, all the way back from Red and Blue. So, yeah. I think they're just trying to give us more bang for their buck. As long as the trees look better, I'm happy. I don't care about not having all the Pokemon in there. I want to experience new Pokemon. I really do. That's what I want. And I can't wait for these Gigantamaxings to be confirmed of us getting all the new Pokemon, and we're going to be talking about Gigantamaxing in another video. But guys, leave a comment down below on what you feel about this. Also, reminder, we are doing the giveaway for a copy of Sword and Shield and a Nintendo Switch or $300 V-Shop credit. But yeah, be sure to check the link down below in order to enter for a copy of that and a Switch. Until next time, Austin John out.